Excited to see everybody in the chat room. Jeff Stafford, Miho Burns, Kathy Evans, Frank Wainscott, Mr. Baseman, Gerandis, referee James Lawrence, and everybody else who's watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Hope everybody is doing well. We've got 4 big matches on the card here tonight, and we are going to get to them. Before we do, as always, we would like to send a special thank you out to all the Patreon patrons who help make the videos on this channel possible. Big shout out to all of our patrons, but a special shout out to our patron producers who pledge at the producer level: Eve Cunning, Kathy Crawford, Tony Urbano, Brandy, David Akers, Paul, Scott Armstrong, and Vicky Sebring. If you would like to support this channel and the other videos and stuff from Saturday Morning Media, head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. Well, as I was putting things together for the show today, if you've been watching the past couple shows, and I know that you have, you know that we've had Andre the Giant versus King Kong Bundy and Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd. And that's really kind of all I wanted to do with Andre the Giant, just in current things, was just, sort of play out those matches. And today, when I was putting together the matches for tonight's card, I was like, should I do something with Andre? Is there somebody else that could, like maybe Rick Rude, or I don't know, whatever, in Heenan's family? And then I noticed that Andre the Giant and Killer Kowalski have very similar records, win-loss records. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put these two together just to see what happens. Killer Kowalski, of course, former champion here in Hollywood Elite Wrestling, so that will be fun. And Andre was champ too, wasn't he? I believe he was. Anyway, here we go. Andre the Giant versus Killer Kowalski. This is your opening match. Let's roll the dice and ring the bell. And it looks like Andre the Giant's going to start things off here with an arm crank. And that is dazing Killer Kowalski. There is a knee lift. It's a power move. I'd have to assume that Andre has the power, and he does. A hurt 2 for Killer Kowalski. And into the ropes goes Killer Kowalski. And he comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle, and he's going to force Andre into the corner and stomp him. And Andre is just going to laugh and say, no, absolutely not. He's going to hit another knee lift on Killer Kowalski, dazing him. Andre the Giant locks in an arm crank on Killer Kowalski, and Kowalski reverses it, and he is going to throw Andre into the turnbuckle. Now, let me see. He has to have a -3 power rating. He does. He does. So he will be throwing Andre into the turnbuckle. And big specialty move. Whoever has the better turnbuckle rating, they are equal. So Kowalski is going to go for level 3 offense. Choice C. And he is going to go for the agility move. This is going to work on an 8 or less. Roll the dice here. 12. It does not. Andre reverses it. Body scissors and lift on Killer Kowalski, hurting him. And then he follows that up with a big headbutt to the melon of Killer Kowalski. That hurts him. And Andre follows up with a drop kick. The fans loving it, but Killer Kowalski moves out of the way, and he hits some forearm hammers on Andre the Giant. Andre just absorbs them and hits another big headbutt to Killer Kowalski, and that will knock Kowalski to the mat. We're going to roll his pin here. Target 2, roll 12. Big kick out from Killer Kowalski. And underhook suplex, choice G, so that is going to be a death jump, or what is his power as a -3? He's going to have to go for the death jump, I think. And Andre climbing up. The opponent climbs up to the top. Kowalski recovers, throws him off the top turnbuckle, and Kowalski's going to roll on level 3 offense. And there he is. He locks in the Kowalski claw. A roll of snake eyes here, and Andre is done for. The target is 0. The roll is an 8. So 1 fatigue for the Giant. And Killer Kowalski keeps the claw locked in. So the target now will be 3. The roll, an 11. So another fatigue token for Andre the Giant out of the ring. He's not going to toss Andre out of the ring because he's got an A, but he's going to hit him with a drop kick. And Andre is hurt. Kowalski would love to get that claw back on. He picks him up in a backbreaker. What? Dazed one. Yeah, there you go. It just kind of dazes Andre. Overhead body slam. No, he tries to get him up. Can't do it. Andre rolls a headbutt. 3 hurt 2. And there is a turnbuckle squash on Kowalski, and that gets his pin again. The target here is going to be 3. The roll is an 11. These two monsters just really going at it with each other. There is the big splash. So, roll 2 dice. On rolls of 2 and 3, the opponent moves. The opponent does not move. Killer Kowalski gets splashed. This is a big +5. Target 9. Roll 4, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now I do see that this ended in doubles, but I don't think I am going to do. I don't think I'm going to roll on the feud table for this one. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to enter the fall information. But Andre with the big splash. Oh geez. Andre with the big splash takes Killer Kowalski down. And let's see. That was... Andre was at 2, and Kowalski was at 3. So that'll be a 2.5-star match. Not a bad opener. As things get going here at the Los Angeles Memorial, we will head on to our next match, which is a ladies' match. Debbie Combs versus Beverly Shade. Let me close that. 2 women who would love to get into the title hunt. They are not. Neither of these women are very close to the title hunt, but they would love to get in it. Let's go. Let's ring the bell. And it looks like Beverly Shade's going to start things off. Full Nelson, choice if. And going to go for the power move. This will work on a 7 or less. The roll of 5. It does. Debbie Combs in trouble. Hurts 2. Beverly Shade with a chop to the chest. And that catches Debbie Combs. Target 3. Roll 11. 1 fatigue for Debbie Combs. Beverly Shade with a punch to the midsection. And that is a hurt 2. Step over toe hold. And that is a hurt 2. Beverly Shade into the ropes. Tosses Debbie Combs in, but she comes off with a powerful flank shoulder tackle and a victory roll to Beverly Shade, and she is down. Debbie Combs with the inverted surfboard. Target here will be 5. Roll is a 7. Debbie Combs climbing up for a death jump and a perfect clothesline from the top. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Snapmare and double leg cradle 3 on Beverly Shade. What a comeback for Debbie Combs here after the opening moments of the match. There's an airplane spin. Hurt 2. Debbie Combs continuing slingshot across the ring. Hurt 2. Debbie Combs with a victory roll again on Beverly Shade. And that's going to be her pin. The target this time going to be 5. The roll of 10. Shade able to kick out, but she... there's the inverted surfboard. +1. Target 7. Roll 11. 7-Eleven, open 24 hours. Not sponsored. Now at 3 fatigue, there's a snapmare and a leg cradle. Debbie Combs on fire. Hurts 2. She follows that up with another victory roll on Beverly Shade. Hurts 2. Debbie Combs with an airplane spin. 3. Hurts 2. Debbie Combs with a monkey flip, choice A. Let's see. Her ropes are a B. Excuse me. Belly to belly suplex 2. She's going to toss her into the ropes. Into the ropes goes Beverly Shade. Who is more powerful? Beverly Shade is more powerful. She wins the double clothesline. Another chop to the chest on Debbie Combs, and that's going to be her pin. The target here is 4, and the roll is 3. Wow, what were we saying about come from behind? It's Beverly Shade that comes from behind to pick up the win with a chop to the chest. There you go. Wow. Heck of a match there. Chop to the chest. She must have really caught her. And let's see. She's at 2 fatigue. She's at 3. Another 2.5-star match here at Hollywood Elite Wrestling. And there you go. Our women's match. Exciting match there. It's time for some tag action. And the Love Brothers have gotten some recent wins. And they are going to go up against the Briscos. So here we go. Tag match. This should be an interesting tag match. And let me see, before we get going here, in tag team matches with Hartford Love, the opponent adds 1 to all defensive tag rolls. And then, isn't Jerry Brisco use bold instructions in tag team matches? Okay, so we will use the bold instructions. Yikes, this is so difficult to read. Okay. I got it. We're going to have Hartford Love start off with Jack Brisco. We are going to roll Brisco. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to ring the bell. And Jack Brisco is going to start things off. And he tries a body slam. He has the power. It will work. Hartford Love is down. Hurts 2. Hartford going to try and tag out right away. He's able to do it. Here comes Reginald. Reginald in the ring with a knee to the midsection, but Jack Brisco just too powerful, too agile, moves out of the way. Choice E, airplane spin, and going to go for the agility move. This will work on an 8 or less. The roll of 5, it works. Reginald Love hurts 2. Jack Brisco follows it up with a knee breaker, and Reginald Love, I clicked that twice, ignore that second one, reverses it on level 1, and he's going to go for choice F, going to go for the power move. This needs a 7 or less to work, and the roll's a 7. He gets it. Look at that. And Jack Brisco on level 3 defense, hurt 2. Great back and forth here so far. There's a Boston Crab on Jack Brisco, hurts 2. Reginald Love into the turnbuckle. He will roll up. He's going to roll up instead. Whip into partner's drop kick. 3. It's a tag move. Hartford now in, and Jack Brisco is hurt. Hartford Love continuing. Hits him with a big pile driver. Hurts 2. Man, they're trying everything. They just can't damage him. Into the turnbuckle goes Jack Brisco. The opponent tries a running clothesline, but you move and he crashes into the turnbuckle. You cover for the pin. Opponent rolls pin. They're not going to use a pin save here. They will just roll the pin. The target 3, the roll 8. There's 1 fatigue. Jack Brisco needs 1 offensive move here before he can tag out. Not going to throw him out of the ring. Going to roll up instead. Knee breaker 2. Will this work? Down 3. It does. Tags in Jerry. Here comes Jerry. Butt drop to leg 2. Hurts 2. Hartford going to try and tag out. Not able to do it. And oops, ignore this. Jerry Brisco rolls on level 2 offense. Locks in a Boston Crab on Hartford Love. He is down. Jerry Brisco, not going to throw him out of the ring. Going to roll up instead. Where's the roll? There it is. Body slam. Tries a body slam. It will not work. Hartford, too powerful. Double backbreaker 3. Reginald, now the legal man in the ring. Down 3. Reginald with a fist drop. Choice G. So that'll be death jump or power. He's going to go for the power. This will work on a 9 or less. The roll, an 11. It does it. Jerry Brisco rolls out of the way. Locks in a Boston Crab on Reginald Love. Down 3. He is going to leave the ring. The opponent comes out, the ring, under attack, a wild brawl. The wrestler with the better ring rating, they are equal. So Jerry Brisco going to roll on level 3 offense. Butt drop to leg 2. Hurt 2. Jerry Brisco with into the turnbuckle. He's going to roll up instead. Fireman's carry 1 on Reginald Love. Dazed 1. Reginald Love going to try and make the tag. Not able to do it. And Jerry Brisco rolls on level 1. Dropkick choice C. And choice C, moonsault, agility. Ooh. He's going to play it safe. He's going to go for the power. This will work on an 8 or less. 12 does not. Reginald able to reverse it. There's a spinning toe hold on Jerry Brisco, and that's going to be his pin. They're going to hang on to their pin saves. Oh, no! Snake Eyes! There you go. Holy cow. I seriously... Well, that's what happens. That is what happens. So Reginald Love gets the pin on Jerry Brisco. And let me enter in the fall information here super quick. Reginald Love pins Jerry Brisco, or makes him submit, actually. Makes him submit with a spinning toe hold. Spinning toe hold. Spawning. Spinning toe hold. Submission. And let's see. He had 0. He has 1. Where was Jack? Jack was at 0. Hartford was at 1. So not really a tremendous match. I'm going to give it 1.5 stars. Now, I did see that this ended in doubles. So let's see what happens. Let's roll on the feud chart just to see. Might as well. The aggressor attacks the victim's ringside companion if there is one and knocks him to the mat. The aggressor then uses finisher again and again on the victim. The referee tosses on the ring, continuing when he's done. So Jerry Brisco injured for 3 cards. Love Brothers attack after Jerry Brisco injured 3 cards. And is there in this book, I know there's a commissioner chart. Is there? Oh, there is. So fair commissioner suspensions. Let's roll on the suspension. I'm going to say it's a fair commissioner. 4, decision postponed. Wait 3 fight cards, then roll again until you get a positive result. All right, so suspension decision postponed for 3 cards. So I think in 3 cards, we're going to maybe just have a rematch. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so there is that. And now that means it is time for our main event. And that is a Falls Count Anywhere match between Rob Van Dam. Oops, what happened there? Rob Van Dam and Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. Okay. I have my ringside companion here. You know, I was thinking that, there's a lot of chatter on the message boards about what's being released in Cycle 3, because there's been no word from Filsinger Games of what's being released. And I know earlier in the year, Chad Olson just kept saying that the Ringside Companion Volume 2 was going to be out this year. I wonder if that's what we're getting. And they're just finishing it up, and they're not going to tell us, and it's going to be a big surprise, because everyone was kind of thinking that it would be for Christmas. That would not be bad to get the new Ringside Companion. All right, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Rob Van Dam versus Paul, Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. This is your main event. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell, and Rob Van Dam's going to start things off. Kick and point to self. Paul Orndorff is dazed. That dazes him. Press slam 2, a power move, but Paul Orndorff has the power, so he will reverse it. Repeated stomps to Rob Van Dam. Hurt 2. Paul Orndorff into the turnbuckle. goes Rob Van Dam. The opponent charges at you with a running shoulder dive, but you move, and Orndorff goes crashing out over the ropes. That puts us into the Falls Count Anywhere thing. So we will roll 2 die here, and that is a 7. So Rob Van Dam is the wrestler on offense. You slam the opponent into the announcer's table at ringside. You throw the opponent back into the ring and roll on level 3 offense. So Rob Van Dam throws him back in. He hits a death jump on Mr. Wonderful. The opponent blasts you with a flying clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Leg drop across guardrail. I guess they're back outside. Down 3. Death jump again, climbing up. Another big clothesline from the top. Rob Van Dam with the Van Daminator. This is an add 1 move. Now, there's no DQ here. So we will just roll on. We will add 1, roll on level 3 defense. Down 3, Orndorff is going to leave the ring. That puts us back on the Falls Count Anywhere chart. And the roll is a 10. Bedlam, the opponent makes a comeback and grabs an object. So that's Orndorff makes a comeback. Grabs an object like an old lady's umbrella and smashes it. Add 1 to your pin rating. And the opponent rolls again on this chart. And the roll is a 5. It's up to you, promoter. You hit a deadly move outside the ring and add 1 to the opponent's pin rating. We'll say it's a pile driver on the floor. And we're going to roll again on this chart. Here we go. 12. Bedlam. The opponent makes a comeback. So Rob Van Dam makes a comeback and uses his finisher in one of the restrooms. If it doesn't make sense for you to use your finisher outside the ring, his finisher is a 5-star frog splash. But we can just say that he climbs up to the top of a stall, bathroom stall, or up on the sink or something. If he has not accumulated 3 tokens, he's only at 2. All right, so it's a big frog splash from the top of the bathroom. Going to roll the pin here. It is a +2. So the target 5 and the roll is a 3. There you go. Just like that. All it takes is a 5-star frog splash from the top of a bathroom stall to finish the match. So Rob Van Dam wins. 5-star frog splash from top of bathroom stall. It must have very high ceilings. And let's see. Rob Van Dam is at 2. He's at 2. So we'll say it's a 3-star match. There you go. Oop. Nope. 3-star match. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for tonight. Certainly want to thank all of you for tuning in and being part of this. Now, if you just came right here without looking at the Solo Promoter YouTube channel or anything like that, you should go check it out. You should check out my latest short video that I posted, and you should check out the community tab, because I am giving away a copy of the Tragos Thez Hall of Fame set Volume 4, the one that came out this year with Paul Orndorff and Nikita Koloff. And you have 2 different ways you can enter, but you'll have to go find out how to do that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, we should be here. I don't see why not, but things can always change. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Pete M., Jeff Stafford, Miho Burns, Pete M., referee James Lawrence, Jeff Stafford, Miho Burns. You guys were chatting it up. Who else? Sharandis, thank you for being here. Michael Brada, thank you for being here. I sent you the updated file, Michael. Kathy Evans, Frank Wainscott, happy birthday, Mr. Baseman, and referee James Lawrence. Thank you to all of you. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye.